Okay, so I have a question, first of all. Should I break down the longer chapters into a couple different videos? Because the chapter I'm going to be reading right now is chapter 7, and it's going to be a kind of long video I've got here. Well, kind of long chapter. So, leave me a message. What should I do? Should I break it up into a couple of shorter videos, maybe 7 or 5 minutes in length? Because, I mean, I don't want to make people sit on their seats for 20 minutes just to listen to me yabber. With that being said, let's get to business here. I really have no way to apologize for being such a lazy butt when it comes to putting these up. So, Chapter 7, Light and Water. "Where are you, child?" Shape growled as he ascended. The sound of his voice and the thump and drag of his limping step froze Candy for a moment. This was like something from a nightmare, being hunted down by some hellish beast, some vile creature that wanted to eat her alive, limb by limb, finger by finger. No! She shook herself from her trance of terror. She wasn't going to let this abomination take her. She looked around the room for a door that led out onto the narrow balcony that encircled the room. The door in question was directly behind her. She went over to it and turned the handle. It was locked, but that presented no problem to her, not in her present panicked state. She put her shoulder to the rotted wood and forced it open quite easily. Then she stepped out onto the balcony. The boards had been more exposed to the extremes of Minnesota's summers and winters than the interior floors, and they instantly gave way beneath her weight. She threw herself forward and grabbed hold of the rusted iron railing. Her speed probably saved her life, because 2 heartbeats later, the whole patch of floorboards beneath her right foot crumbled away. Had she not had the support of the railing, she would have surely fallen through the hole and probably dropped to her death. Is there a power outage? But the computer is still... Well, that seems to have solved itself, so... Very, very gingerly, she hauled her foot out of the hole and sought out a more reliable place to stand. She could still hear Shape in the tower behind her, calling out sing-songing threats to her as he climbed. It was some horrible little nursery song he was singing, the kind that only a monster like Shape would have had sung to him in his cradle. "Oh, little one, my little one, come with me, your life is done. Forget the future, forget the past. Life is over, breathe your last." Doing her best to blot out the sound of Shape's obscene little lullaby, she scanned the landscape around her house. Around the lighthouse. "Mischief!" she yelled. "Where did you go?" She only had to call once. Then he was there, racing toward the tower through the grass. There was blood on his hands, she saw. Had he wounded Shape? She dared hope so. "Lady Candy, are you all right?" "I can't find any light up here, Mischief. I'm sorry." "He's coming, lady." "I know, Mischief. Believe me, I know. But there's no light." "There should be a cup and a ball up there. Isn't there a cup and a ball?" "What?" "The oldest game, Candy. Light is the oldest game." Oh, fuck. No, not this again. Not this guy again. Come back here. Come back here. I'll finish this tomorrow or something, or in a couple of days I gotta call somebody. I gotta go call somebody.